Hello everyone, welcome to Ekascloud. In this video, we are going to see Azure disk roles. There are three types of roles in Azure, that is the data disk, the OS disk and the temporary disk. So what are the difference between all these roles we'll see in this video. So first comes to data disk. So the managed disk that's attached to a virtual machine to store application data or other data you need to keep. So those things are those disks are called as data disk. So we attach this disk to store application data and other datas. Okay, it is registered as SCSI drives and are labeled with a letter that you choose. So we can format this, we can give any letter to this drive and you can use the data disk. It has maximum capacity of 32,767 GB bytes, GB, that is GB. So it is a maximum capacity. You can use that much space. You have that much space and you can store that much vast application data and other data. The size of VM determines how many data disks you can attach and the type of storage you can use. So this data disk the size of VM actually determine the number of data disks that can be added to the VM. Okay, next come to the OS disk. OS disk, every virtual machine has one attached operating system disk. Yes, every virtual machine runs under some operating system, right? So every virtual machine have one attached operating system disk. So in that the data's application informations will be operating system information will be stored. That OS disk has a pre-installed OS which was selected when the VM is created. Next, this disk contains the boot volume. The disk has maximum capacity of 4095 GB. Okay, next comes the temporary disk. Most VM contains a temporary disk which is not a managed disk. So it is not a managed disk. So customers will manage this disk. Provides short-term storage for application and processes, and it is intended to store only store data such as page or swap files. So we can't use to store application data and important data. Okay, so data on the storage disk may be lost during the maintenance may event and when you redeploy a VM. So whenever you redeploy a VM, this storage will be deleted or it will accidentally delete. Okay, during a successful standard reboot of the VM, data on the temporary disk will persist. So whenever you redeploy the VM, it will the data inside this temporary disk will be lost. But whenever you do successful standard reboot of VM, that time this data on this temporary disk will persist. The temporary disk is typically dev or STB in this/STB, and on Linux and Windows VMs the temporary disk is D drive. The letter is D by default. Okay, so this is not encrypted by SSE unless you enable encryption at host. So all these are the disk roles that we use in Azure. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching this video.